What's up guys, it's Mike with Alpha Reptile back with another video today, and today we are here in the reptile room and you guys are finally getting another reptile room tour. A lot has changed. There's some good news, there's some bad news. Before we get into it, I just wanted to ask you guys, if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you click that subscribe button. Follow me on Instagram, links somewhere on the screen here. If you guys are looking for some merch for Christmas, there's also a link to my merch down below, so do check that out if you're looking for some cool stuff for your kids or yourself or whoever. And now that we've got that out of the way, let's get into the video. So it has been since July since the last reptile room tour. So there's a lot of stuff that has happened. These are the Bradypodian thamnobotes, or I believe their common name is the dental dwarf chameleons. That's who resides. Both are residing in here right now. I just finished setting this tank up. I will have a build video out of it soon. If you're watching this a couple days or a week after I post the reptile room tour, I'll leave a link up here for you guys to go check out. Hopefully it's up there. If it's not, I'm sorry. These guys are so awesome. Tiny little dudes. That's the male right there. Hi, bud. The male's chilling right there. Probably waiting for some food. I'm gonna throw in some small crickets and a couple dozen fruit flies as well. These guys are proper tiny. Like, he's not a huge fan of my finger, but so that's my finger right next to him. He's a tiny little dude. Very cool, full of personality. Love him. And then his girl is right back there. Kind of see a little bit there. Her back and screen. She's looking mighty fine as well. The female is a lot more drab in coloration compared to the male. That's kind of typically how the animal kingdom works. Their tank is doing, well, almost too well, as you can see. Growing like mad, and this Schefflera plant needs to be trimmed back already. It's first new growth and it's already too far gone. Really cool species. If you want to have a conversation about glass aquariums for chameleons, hit me in the comments. I'm also going to make a video about it because I think it's important and people need to understand that screen enclosures are not the only way to keep chameleons anymore. A lot of the new cages coming out have more than enough ventilation to adequately house chameleons in. These are a custom built enclosure by myself, both of these are, and then I'll be building a third one when I end up moving in the next couple months here. What's cool about these guys is I'm using these skylight LEDs. If you're looking for skylight LEDs and you're in the States, I will leave a link down below for you guys to go check them out. If you're in Canada, I might start to carry them, so there's that. Nano heat bulb up top, and then a 6% Arcadia UVB bulb that stretches across both tanks. You can see there. Those are the chameleons. I know people really like them, or I guess I haven't had these since I've done a reptile room tour, I don't think. So, something new. Might as well stick to our guns here and do Sheldon next. The shell is doing great. Here, come on, little dude. You can run around for a minute and bite my toes. There you go. Oh, yeah, that feels good. Thanks, man. Ow! Now that we got some Sheldon chewing on feet, I figured I would show you guys his tank. It's doing phenomenal. I mean, it's a tortoise pen. It is what it is. I cannot wait to move, and when I get him back over there, it's going to be a complete renovation of his tortoise pen because I feel like he deserves a slightly bigger area as well as a more developed area, which I think is important for them. But right now, it's doing well. He's got his heat bulb there. He's got a UVB bulb hanging down there, and then water dish. I also give him fresh water in there every day, and he dumps it, as you can see, and then a feeding plate there. He's currently chewing on my ankle, or trying. Thanks, dude. Yeah, give me a little pedicure, hey? Well, you can go back now. So that's the shell. doing awesome, as per usual. The beautiful Crucio Highlight Craspidopus, we will bring them down when we bring down these guys, because I got to feed the turtles, so you guys will see those all together at the very end. And now we can move on to the stack of tanks. Nothing's down there, obviously. But right now we can check out the Euros. These guys are doing great. You can see Olga and Hugo. Hugo's the male, the more yellow one. And then Olga is the female, the orange. Both are doing awesome. I really hope she's gravid. I think she's either already gravid and just in gestation, or I don't know. I'm not sure yet. She is a chonky girl though. Holy smokes. Look how graceful she is. Oh, so graceful. Their tank is doing good. I am really actually happy with the way their lights are set up. I am making a full dedicated video on the deep heat projector, and then and just the combination of lights that I have in here. And then I just have a visible full spectrum bulb and a UVB bulb for them. So far so good. The Arcadia products are coming in clutch. Right, Hugo? Would you say hi? That's the real question. He's pretty chill. Ugh. No, come here. Yeah, so that's Hugo. He's definitely the more chill of the two. He's kind of uncomfortable, but definitely the more chill of the two. Olga is much more rambunctious and crazy. There you go. He's typically very relaxed. So the lights are now on because I've opened the cage and they're controlled by a thermostat. Thermostats that I'm using are the Inkbird thermostats. They sent them to me. They work really well. I will be doing a review on them as well, but I just gotta finish using them and actually make the video. Moving down the stack to our beautiful Sky, the Maruki Blue Tongue Skink. Meraki or Maruki? I can't remember. Potato, tomato. His tank is doing awesome. I don't know if you guys saw the video where I made a fully planted bioactive tank for him. There are springtails in there. There are superworms in there. They are a great addition, but it's doing really well. As you can see, it's nice and high humidity. I just missed it. Yo, Sky, do you want to come out? Come on, bud. Fine, I'll open your other door. Hey, dude. Shy Sky. Aw. What's wrong? Why are you being so shy? But that's Sky. Those of you that have been around the channel for a little while, I've had him for a very long time. He finally got an upgrade to a naturalistic bioactive enclosure. Keywords, baby. It is nice because I did put in UVB in here. So this front bulb is just a standard light, like full spectrum 6500 Kelvin bulb. And then the second bulb, the shorter one in the back, is his UVB bulb. So he gets everything that he needs to thrive and do well. So that's all I can ask for. Sky is a good boy, and he's doing very, very well. Now we can move to the Strikezilla. He's probably gonna bolt because he's a little chicken, but you can see his tank here is looking epic. The plants are growing in really nicely, and it's all coming together. Hi, Striker. Striker, as everybody knows, is the OG. My first reptile, Eubopharis macularius, the common leopard gecko. Very nice, very cool. Not much to update you guys with about him. His tank's looking awesome, he's doing awesome, and that's about it. Just because there's not much going on with him. He's an eating machine. If you guys have watched my feeding videos of late, I'll link it up top for you guys to check out. He has been featured in all of those. He's chowing down nice and strong. He's doing really well. So can't complain too much about him because he's just such a good boy. He's the first, the OG, and yeah, I'm really happy with his new tank that he got. Well, I guess it's not really new anymore, but with that being said, I can't remember if I told you guys these are Uromastyx geri or geri, the common Niger Uromastyx or the Saharan Uromastyx, they're also called. All right, who do we go for next? I guess we'll just go to Tig because chances are she's not out. So might as well just go in here and show you guys what's new. Really think there's anything new and exciting with Tig, especially because, you know, we can't see her. But I'll throw in a clip of her eating Pangea because it's cute and you guys deserve to see Tig. Oh. See, isn't she so cute? But this is her tank. Very, very nice. I do plan to change the lighting, or at least to add reflectors to them, but I need to change the fixtures and stuff out as well. So she does have UVB, she has the full spectrum light, so it grows plants, and it grows her happiness, which is all I can ask for. These are the snake plants, or the mother-in-law's tongue, I think there's another name for them. And then those guys right there are in the middle of the screen are Ficus elastica. So when those take off, that plant is going to get massive and outgrow her tank, but I don't really think there's enough light being reflected down, so it's not growing very quickly, which I guess is both a positive and a negative thing. But that's Tig. Ooh, we have Vulcan out. I'm going to do Vulcan next. So this is Vulcan, the yellow Ackie monitor, Varanus acanthurus. He is doing awesome. I kind of wish he would start running around a little bit, but it looks like he's probably just going to run into hiding if I get too much closer. He knows that I don't have food for him. He's still a wily little dude. He still zips around and freaks out, but I am starting to train him food training, so that's awesome. He is getting very accustomed to the shaking of the cup, and he knows when the cup shakes, he's getting fed. So if there's no cup present, he typically either hides in the back and does exactly what he's doing right now, just chilling back there, or he just zooms into hiding, which he made his burrow right behind that rock there that he's standing on. Oh. Yeah, come show people your colors. You're so pretty. Ooh, yeah. Look how pretty you are. He's a very pretty boy. His reds are coming in really nicely, which is awesome. He's in a 36-18-18 Exoterra, as you guys can see. He will be moved to down there in that big boy over there eventually. But right now, he's a little small, and I don't know how escape-proof that tank is. I know it is good for adults. The adults don't get out. But a little juvenile probably would be able to wiggle his way through the bars or something. So we're waiting to upgrade him. The next one is the Ebonavia Iniguis. I'll post a picture on screen because there's no way we're going to be able to see these guys. These guys are doing okay. I'm really disappointed. If you guys watch the baby video, you'll see that container up there, who I'll show you who's in there. And there's actually another one up there. But unfortunately, about 3 days ago or so now, I came into my room, opened the container, and the baby had passed. It was just a tiny little baby. Like, doing a necropsy or anything didn't really make sense just because it's so small. Really sucks. I'm still hoping these guys are a pair or still producing viable eggs because that baby was doing so well, and I don't really know what happened. So, unfortunate, but again, things happen. The good news is this little baby elegant sand gecko is doing fantastic. And as you can see, I made sure he isn't dehydrated. I might have put a little bit too much water in there with him. But look how small he is. He's so precious. Or it's so precious. I don't know if it's a male or a female, but so tiny. Here, can I get a fruit fly over to you? Will you eat? Go, fruit fly. I mean, look, that's a fruit fly compared to him. Get it. Whoa. Zoom, 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 zoom. I'm about to leave to go visit my girlfriend for like 9 days. So my parents will be taking care of these. And yeah, it'll be their first time. I'm sure they'll do great with the little one. It hatched September 21st. So that's exciting. I guess I should put the lid back on. So that's an update on all the kind of babies, I suppose. Some unfortunate news, I know. Unfortunately, that's just how the cookie crumbles. Moving on from that, though, we can go check out some more cool stuff. And the first on that list is, I guess, like first custom made tank that I made. This is 100% built by me. It's looking pretty sweet, actually, I'm not gonna lie. But if you guys are interested and you're in Calgary or Alberta at least, and you're interested in buying this tank, it will be for sale. I have a price for if you want all the rare plants and if you don't. So if you're interested, shoot me a message on Instagram or Facebook, or I guess even here on YouTube, you can comment down below and we can connect that way. But this tank is doing very, very well. I believe there's actually an orchid about to flower. It's not quite in flower yet. There you go, you can see that flower right there, the flower bud right in the middle of your screen. Pretty exciting. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on the plants because I just think it's a beautiful looking tank and you guys deserve to see it, okay? Now, ooh, you just climbed up to a place where I can actually see you. Look, mourning geckos. These are mourning geckos, parthenogenic gecko species. Very, very cool. Lots of fun to keep. They have a bunch of eggs, and as of last, I saw one baby in here. So they are doing very well. Super simple setup, just a 12-12-12. And there's 3 adults in here. I will be upgrading them to a 12-12-18 in the near future, but not until after I move and whatnot. Lots of fun these little dudes are. Or I guess little dudettes, because they're all female, or most of them are female. Moving on from the mourning geckos, we can go up to our little baby Ufaga pumilio, wherever they might be. Friends? Ah, I see a butt. Hello. Mi caliente. Yeah, so I do have 2 of these guys. If you're interested in little baby Ufaga pumilio, let me know. These guys will be ready probably beginning of January or mid-January. So if you guys are interested, certainly hit me up in the same places that I just mentioned as the tank. Really cool species to keep. You'll see the adults in just a moment here. In here, we have Dendrobates tinctorius citronella, eating whatever remnant fruit flies are still in there. Very gorgeous species of frog. Very bold, as you can see. They're just hopping out in the middle of nowhere, looking for food, always hungry, and I regularly have them fly out of the tank at me to get some more food as well, so it happens. It really does. I can't wait until a point where I can rearrange this rack where the lights sit a little bit higher so it's not quite so bright right on top of the frogs. But their tank loves it, the rare plants in there love it, so I can't really complain. But that is the Dendrobates tinctorius citronella. Alright, and now moving on to the Ufaga pumilio tank. These are the adults to the ones that I just showed you. You can see one of them right there. Hello, gorgeous. You're very pretty. There is like 5 adults in here, but they all hide extremely, extremely well, so I can never really show them off to the degree that they deserve. But that is their tank. Not gonna lie, this is the actual waterfall tank that I built in a video, oh gosh, probably a 1.5 or 2 years ago at this point. It's doing very well. Can't really complain. I've added a bunch of new stuff, I've taken away some stuff, but all in all, they're doing awesome. Very cool species of frog. If you guys are watching this reptile room tour and you don't own any dart frogs or anything like that, I would certainly check them out. They're really, really cool. Lots of fun, super easy to feed, and I just strongly recommend it. Anybody that's made it this far, let me know in the comments down below what you think I should name this guy. I still don't have a name for him yet, or the female for that matter. Alright, and as promised, it is now time to show you and feed the awesome little dudes that we call the Geomyda spangleri, or the Vietnamese black-breasted leaf turtle, which you can see here. Hi, bud. You're very cute. And without further ado, we will feed them. Today, they have a rarity, which is a earthworm that I have cut in half. Obviously, you can see it extending and stretching and roaming around. But there we go. We'll see. Oh boy. Oh, chameleon boy just dropped. Hey, what are you doing? That wasn't very smart, was it? What do I do with this thing? They'll get it down eventually. They'll figure it out. This is a much bigger piece than they've ever had before. They have had some bigger chunks of the worms, but this is literally just a half worm, so we'll see if they can take it down. Oh, he got it. It's like a spaghetti noodle, dude. Not that you know what that is, but he's getting it. Almost all the way down. You got it, dude. Oh. There you go. Look at that, you did it. Oh, and now you got it too. Oh, maybe not. Did you? Yeah, you did. Take it down, bud. You got it. There's no way you can still possibly be hungry after that. Don't eat your foot. Whoa. Gnarly. Just chowing it down. You got it. There you go. Awesome. Good job. And those are the Vietnamese black-breasted leaf turtles, the Geomyda spangleri. So freaking awesome. Alrighty, and here we are at the second last thing in the reptile room tour today. Well, in the reptile room in general. These are the Crusiohyla craspidopus. So these are the fringed leaf frog. These guys are a very rare species of frog in the hobby. I think they're at least concerned technically by the IUCN, but in general, these guys are extremely rare in the hobby. I know of only one person in the States that produces them regularly, Mike Dovey from Rainforest Junkies. He's the one that produces them regularly. This is my probable male, is what I'd guess. I'm not 100% sure. And then the female, I have no idea if you guys are going to be able to see. I'm just going to rack up the ISO here. It's going to be terrible quality, but there you go. You guys can see her down there. I don't want to keep it that high though. So yeah, you guys can see her down there. She's doing very well. They're both the same age or very similar age, but yeah, I just think they're the difference between a male and a female. So not sure 100%. They're still not old enough to actually sex. So with that being said, now we can put a lid on those guys and go check out Dixon, the very last dude on the tour. Let's go. All right, and here is Dixon. Of course, he's sitting at the back, totally not visible. I'll throw in a clip of me feeding him so you guys can see him right now. Come on. We're waiting on you. That was mostly the... Yeah, he's a good boy. He's eating very well. His tank's doing phenomenal. As you can see, another Ficus elastica, the rubber plant. Some people call it the rubber tree. They get massive. but I have them in like 3 of my tanks that are all very small, so once they start to grow really big, I will need to be moving a bunch of these around. But this is Dixon's tank, 12, 12, 18, and he's a good guy. So I don't have a ton to say about him other than if you have a female Uroplatus guntheri, the Gunther's leaf-tail gecko, I guess. I don't know what the common name is for them. Let me know, because I need a female for this dude, and I'll look into the cost of importing and stuff. And that pretty much does it for the reptile room, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you let me know by leaving a like down below. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything like that, also leave them down in the comment section, because I will answer pretty much every single question / comment that I get. So thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed my videos, of course, make sure you click subscribe and play Ding Dong Ditch with the doorbell next to it. If you're interested in any merch, this isn't my merch, but if you're looking for some, you can certainly check it out in the link down below as well. I want to thank you all very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed my foray back into reptile room tours after what, like 5 months? It's been a long 5 months, a lot's changed, but we're good to go. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you have a good one. We'll catch you later.